Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to talk to you about some fragrances that have been really catching my nose lately, some of which were sent to me by a subscriber and I absolutely adored that they did. Spurs, let's see, Spurs 266. Thank you so much for your little package and your samples. I loved them. They were excellent suggestions. I have really been loving Kilian lately, and I just adore the fragrances that you sent me, so thank you so much. I really love them, and I will have a thank you card to you shortly, and hopefully by the time you actually watch this video, it will be in your mailbox. So, as I was just talking about, Spurs 266 sent me a little package full of really amazing fragrances, and I want to talk about them because I've been wearing them all week and trying to get kind of an opinion on them, and the one that I decided to wear today happened to be my favorite, and it will also be my scent of the day, so I cannot wait to get into them for you. So the first was what I tried, which was the Straight to Heaven. This is a really woody fragrance. It is a men's fragrance, but I wore it anyways. I actually had someone come into my office and ask me if I had a man in there. I was like, no, I don't. That's just me. But yes, I really liked it. It was a good woody. It wasn't over the top, and it was something that I liked and I continued to smell on my wrist all day, and I love those fragrances where I just want more. So Straight to Heaven was really good. Looks like it has some amber, patchouli, musk, nutmeg, vanilla, brandy, and some dried fruit fragrances or notes in there. I really liked it. I may have my fiance try it out because it is a little bit more of a masculine scent. So I really loved that one. Next, we had the Coccobello, I'm sure I'm saying that completely incorrect, by Heeley Paris. I have no idea how to say that. Sorry if I butchered it, guys. And this was a kind of chocolatey fragrance, and I ended up really liking it. It made me want to seek out more chocolatey fragrances, and I really like that. I love fragrances that kind of make me appreciate those notes that I never really paid attention to, and this really does that. It made me kind of like Alien, I think it was, and that is a chocolatey fragrance as well. This one I think is a little bit more refined than that one, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to trying other chocolatey fragrances. Let's see, next we had a really big sample, which thank you, because I actually really liked this one. This one was my second favorite. It is Ombre Narguile EDT by Hermes. This one I really liked. I've probably worn this one the most, but that was only because I hadn't tried the last one yet. So I'm telling you about them in the order that I actually tried them on my skin. And I like this one a lot, and I have a feeling that my subscriber really knew that I liked the Gourmand fragrance Bois 1920 Sushi Imperial, because it is so similar and I really love it. It made me smell my wrist all day long. I was just so impressed by these fragrances, and I thought I just had to tell you guys about them. So this one I really enjoyed. Let me look up some notes here. So this one is mostly a sweet fragrance. It looks like it has some vanilla, musk, labdanum, benzoin, brandy, cinnamon, let's see, sesame, that's interesting, tonka bean, which I really love. I love the kind of delicate sweetness that tonka bean adds to fragrances, and it's something Whenever I see it in a fragrance, I typically smell it just because I know that I really like it. So that was a really successful fragrance, in my opinion. And then it has some honey top notes. I really, really enjoyed this one. This was my second favorite. And I'm going to wait for my very last fragrance to talk about, because that's my scent of the day, and I loved it the most. So thank you so much, Spurs266. I absolutely loved my fragrances. Thank you so much. It was totally fun, and I really enjoy your take on some fragrances that you think that I would enjoy. I'm always looking and reading at everyone's suggestions and keeping my eye out for them. There are a few videos that I've watched as well. Frag Boy Stewie, who I'm actually going to be doing a collaboration with here shortly, has some that really kind of piqued my interest. And so I always love hearing what you guys have to say in my comments and also in your own personal videos. So keep sending those suggestions. I absolutely love them. And next, I wanted to talk about some fragrances that have been really capturing my attention lately. I actually tried Black Opium yesterday, and surprisingly I had not yet. And we were going around one of the malls in this area, and I saw it and I had to smell it, and I really loved it. It made me look forward to fall. And I was talking to my fiance about how much I love fall just because of the fragrances that come with it. One of my absolute favorite fragrances is Resurrection by X-Ray, or R by R. I absolutely love that one. Sushi Imperial, I love that one. Just all of those fall fragrances, Burberry Women, those I absolutely adore. So the Black Opium made me really look forward to fall because it is that kind of heavier fragrance, but it was so delicious. It's on my wish list. My wish list is growing, guys. You have excellent suggestions, so I absolutely love them. It is not necessarily good for my collection because it's just going to keep growing. I guess I can't be too upset about that. And then the Serge Lutens La Vierge de la Fer, or La Vierge de Fer. That one I really enjoyed. I smelled it at Barney's some time ago, so I can't quite remember the fragrance notes that really caught my attention. However, I know that I loved it enough to put it on my wish list. So that was another that's been like catching my attention. It was a couple weeks ago, so sorry I don't have more on that. And lastly, another fragrance that is going on my wish list, probably over everything else, because I've had Gypsy Water, Black Opium, and this fragrance on my wish list now, and that one is going to have to come first. It is the Kilian Bamboo Harmony, and it was in the little fragrance sample set that I got from my subscriber. It is amazing. It just is amazing. It's a little soapy, but it's so soft and rounded, and it's just so perfect. It's like the female version of Virgin Island water, I think. It is just so sweet and delicate and soft and rounded, and it's just very cozy and comforting. And that's one of the things that I love about Virgin Island water. It's just so soft and alluring in its own comforting way. I adore it for that reason. And the Kilian line has been impressing me so much lately. I feel like I'm kind of late to finding out about it, and everything that I have smelled from it, I have really just enjoyed. I was at Saks not too long ago, and I was smelling a lot of the things on their line. Of course, my fiance loved the Gourmand peach scent, which was really actually delicious. It smelled like peach rings. However, I have been really impressed with the Kilian line, and I'm going to be exploring them much more as a result. I was just smelling my arm all day. My fiance absolutely loves this fragrance. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. Let me see some of the notes in the bamboo. So the top notes for the bamboo by Kilian is bitter orange, bergamot, and neroli, with the middle notes being bamboo, spices, mimosa, and tea, and the base notes being fig leaf, holly, and oak moss. I cannot say enough how surprised I was at this fragrance and how much I just needed it, adored it, wanted it. That is my number one on my wish list right now, and it has really captured my attention. So of all of these fragrances, they have been very fun. Of the things that I liked the most was the Hermes and the Kilian Bamboo Harmony. Absolutely amazing. This one, I have something so similar to it in the Sushi Imperial. I don't know if I could justify purchasing it, but this one is so unlike everything that I have. I cannot wait to explore the Kilian line more. I just cannot say that enough. I have been so impressed with them, as I have been saying again and again, I know. Otherwise, that is my scent of the day, my Bamboo Harmony by Kilian. I have been loving it. It is next on my wish list. I've had other things on my wish list that I've just had to put on the back burner because these are just so amazing. And so those are just some of the fragrances that have been on my radar lately. If you have personal experiences with these particular fragrances, let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say. And also some similar fragrances to the Kilian fragrance, or some Kilian fragrances that you absolutely love, because I've been so interested in that line, as you guys know from this video. So tell me your favorite Kilian fragrance and I would love to go see it. Alrighty lovelies, that's enough for me today. We'll see you in a week.